です。ディヴィニティ2続きやっていきたいと思います。ちょっと装備を変えたんですけどね、なんかどこかな。ロージさん髪の毛縛ってる。気合入ってるね。はい。すぐそこにですね、これですね。ノビステルさん捕虜になってるんで、ちょっと助けに行きたいと思います。何してるんだろう。おっと、見つかっちゃった。悪魔ちゃん出して、先にどっちだ。先にこっちがおるかな。じゃあこの辺に出しといて。あ、悪魔ちゃんはちっちゃいままです。適当にこの辺にトーテム取れといて。みっちょー惜しい。ちゃん出して円か。まいっちょー勝ったー。みんなお疲れー。大丈夫かい？
Even though her tormentor is dead, the Magister is still paralyzed with fear. Her mind is gone.
あ、女性？
Mama, I want Mama.
大丈夫？
Even though her tormentor is dead, the Magister is still...
Mama.
まあいっか。お、なんかいっぱいある。バリスタだ。あ、もしかして当たっちゃった？ごめん。バリスタあるとね、打ちたくなるんだ。まあいっか。ごめんね。まあそういう時もあるよね。うん、あるある。バリスタがそこにあったからね。うん、バリスタがいけない。こっちはなんだろうな。あ、聞いちゃった。つけなきゃ。荷物が多すぎる。縦は重いんだよな。間違えた。うわー、 シャドウプリンスがすぐそこか。でもな、こっちの方行ってないから、こっちの方行きたいと思います。こことか行けるのかな。どう行くんだっけ。こっちからかな。こっちだね。こっちこっちこっちこっち。
A strange symbol is carved into the stone. Details lost to the wearer of even blunted with age. The symbol resembles an arrowhead forged in flame.
炎の矢尻？ブラッカスレックスに関する研究について思い出す。死んだカルト信者が待っていたメモを思い出す。学者、この印は古代帝国のギリシャにあったものだ。学者でいいのかな。
The cult of the outlaw empress marked their proving trials with such symbols. She worshipped a dragon, seeking to overthrow the ancient empire assassinated her, then sought to scar every mention of her from history. The arrowhead points the way forward.
終わった。これで調べたっけ。
The symbol of the dragon's cult. This is a sign of it. The arrowhead points the way.
緑の人がいる。人？カニ。
You there, prithee, goodly traveller, might I prevail upon you to answer a question?
質問？どしどし始めるようにいる。ここはベル作りは危険な場所だと伝える。岸辺へ移動するべきだ。どしどし始めよう。
You see, I am on a mission most grave. I seek a sorcerer most foul, most reviled, most feared. Her name is...
彼女の名前
His
は
pincers scissor wildly.
チョキンチョキン。
Scepter the Ineffable.
ん？
Have you heard tell of this wicked beast on your travels?
旅の最中にこの邪悪な獣の噂を耳にしなかっただろうか。なぜそのような明らかに恐ろしい生き物を探しているのか尋ねる。そのようなカニを覚えているという。彼女はフォートジョイル。あなたはフォートジョイル、彼女には会った。そのような名前のものには会っていないという。この島について何か役立つことを教えられるか尋ねる。あなたはここで重大な仕事があるので立ち去る。でもなんかそんなような名前だったと思うんだけどな。これかな。
Oh no. You spoke to her. Face to whatever you call the odd frontly part of your
長
person.
くないと。
I regret to inform you, you haven't much longer to live then. Now that she has your scent, it won't be long until Scepter tracks you here and guts you like a minnow.
あら怖い。
You have my sympathy.
ありがとう、
The
教え
hunt
てくれて。
continues. Imperio, away!
どこ行くの？いなくなっちゃった。あ、こんなとこにも洞窟がある。矢印。
The symbol of the dragon's cult. This is a sign of an ancient. The arrowhead points the way forward.
なるほど。この洞窟に何かがあるんだね。
Reading of the wonders of Solstice, it's clear where her people get their feelings of supremacy from.
リザード、何もない。向こうは何だろう。人間。なんか塔が立って木が立ってて、ここは何だろう。ソースが落ちてて、あ、ここから登れそう。なんだここは。あれ？ダメだ。上の方は見れないな。行ってみたいけどな。どう行けばいいんだろう。フライト、あ、なくなっちゃったんだっけ。竹にあったかな。あ、なくなっちゃった。誰が待ってたかな。戦略的撤退で、ああ、いけないか。あ、こい、溶岩だよね、ここ。いけないな。あれ、ここも溶岩？ここには登れないんだ。ここにはどう行くんだろう。今ここだよね。そっか。あ、この辺から行けるかな。戻って、まあいいや、後にしよう。今はこっち。この洞窟に行こうか。まっすぐはまっすぐ行くか。シャドウプリンスに会いに行こうか。 ザードの杖。つけてゴーっと。真ん中つく？真ん中はつけられないね。あ、金がいっぱい落ちてる。ソリステッサの祭壇。足。あ、ここにもある。つけなきゃ。開いてる？では祭壇に話しかけます。
The air is thick with heavy flakes of ash. The altar before you seems to radiate heat as you approach.
祈りま
An
す。
emblem of the sun glows faintly on the altar, but all
え？それだけ？
the air is thick with heavy flakes of ash. An emblem of the sun.
この祭壇は喋らないんだ。今までの祭壇喋ったのに。さて、この奥にいるんだよね。こっちか。シャドウプリンス。まっすぐ正面から突っ切っていくか、こっちから行くかって感じなのかな。まっすぐ行くか。ちょっとクイックセーブして、ちょっと今回100回目なんで少し長めにやりますね。いきまーす。あ、セーブ入ったわ。スビル？スビルってあのスビル？ていうかシャドウプリンスいい声してたな。もう一回歌って。いい声してるな。こんにちは、シャドウプリンス。あなたの心臓、いただきに参りました。
I must speak with this man. Please stay close and keep an eye out for assassins in the shadows.
あなたは守られている。彼にただこれを渡すように伝える。とりあえず、どうぞ。
Very good. Now for some answers.
Red Prince, at last we meet, or rather, meet with your awareness of my presence. How often I've stood by you but an arm's length away, a shadow within the shadows, untouchable. Almost like meeting an old friend.
His eyes are black holes in a black-skinned sky. He bows with the deference of a noble among nobles, swinging ever so playfully between sincerity and sarcasm.
I suppose I should start with an apology for the attempts on your life. Talk about getting off on the wrong foot, wouldn't you say?
Failed attempts, remember? Hardly made me break a sweat, those lackeys of yours.
ビッカ使い。
To my astonishment, and I admit my admiration. You may find this hard to believe, but given different circumstances, I would have been quite content to let you live. Let you play the Emperor from your golden throne in your golden city.
シャドウプリンスかっこいいな。仲間になってくんないかな。
Alas, certain events beyond even my control were set in motion. Ripples became waves. I had to act. And so I arranged for you to meet with an unfortunate self-inflicted end.
サキュバス。レッドプリンスと相対した生物は奴だったかどうか聞く。誰かが死ぬことを望むなら自分でナイフを握らなければならない。こっちかな。
His libido is legendary. How could he resist? And what better way to organize his demise? But of course I didn't know then he was god-woken, stronger than the demon. It's almost a pity we find ourselves on such opposite sides, all because of who you are, and all because of who she is. It was Sadha who set events in motion, Red Prince.
Sada.
If you were the ripple, she was the wave. She's a tidal wave that will take wing, become a murder of dragons, red as the setting sun, that will alight every corner of this world with the terrible splendor of fire.
放浪者プルムスはレッドプリンスにドラゴンのことを語った。これで全てなのだろうか。ドラゴンの群れ？彼はなぜ狩猟用語を使うのか尋ねる。ドラゴンの群れ？こっちかな。
The dragons and the Red Princess.
Exactly. Should you and the Red Princess unite, it would usher in a new dawn of dragons. This must never be.
サダと合わせない感じなのかな。
The simple truth of the matter is that, yes, we lizards were dragons once. The mightiest creatures to rule sky, earth, and sea. But such was the jealousy of our power that all other races united against us and brought us to the brink of extinction. No one knows what happened next. Was it wizardry? Was it Zol Stissa who took mercy on us even then? Suddenly we were dragons no more. Lizards instead. And as lizards we flourished and built an empire once more. But the House of Dreams trades in prophecy. They've always known we could be dragons again. For one day a man and a woman will be born, and their skin will be red, and the fruit of their union will be great red dragons.
レッドドラゴン。
A day that will come to pass.
Curse your obstinance.
あ、戦闘かな？
Listen to me. I am the House of Shadows. This is my role. I see the great games in motion, allow them their flux when they advance for good, cut them short when they advance for evil, even if that means doing evil. The renaissance of dragons would spell the end of our race, plain and simple. To that end, I needed you to die, but you proved to be all too worthy an opponent. An opponent I would now see an ally. Ally with me, Red Prince. Find Sadha and kill her. If she births dragons, all other races will unite against us, and this time they will destroy us for good. We were spared last time. The condition of our continued existence was that we'd never let the dragon roar again.
それはそれで面白そうな気もするけどな。
They look each other in the eyes, like two chess players contemplating their next move.
レッドプリンスの耳にささやく。一緒に遊んで。彼はサダがどこにいるか知ってるかも。彼は正しいように感じるという。サダは生きてるのが許されないほど危険だ。このクソ野郎の人生を終わらせる時だという。サダを探してからそのクソ野郎の人生を終わらせてもいいと思うよ、プリンス。
Actually, I think I'll call his bluff.
あ、はったりなんだこれ。
Now then, I'm the Red Prince. Your role in this story is over. I am its sole protagonist. Sadha may indeed be dangerous. I may decide she must die. I may not. But it will be my decision. You're out of options, Master of Shadows. Tell me where she is.
The Shadow Prince stands checkmated, and he knows it.
I truly have no choice, have I? Very well. I must put the fate of all lizards in your hands. But beware, Sadha is ultimately dangerous. Not only can she be the mother of dragons, I fear she's fallen in with an old enemy. Them.
そんな風には見えなかったんだけどな。サダ危険なのか。サダの周りにいる人たちが危険なんじゃないかな。
He points to the fallen black ring.
If I'm correct, and Sadha's heart has been darkened by the ring, you may be able to find her through their scrying magic. There's a thing on this island known as the Sallow Man. He is a master of mirrors.
やっちゃった。
Mirrors like his will read your mind and show you what you desire, if you manage to elude or eliminate him. A word of warning, though. He is like a shred of nightmare ripped from the dream realm, set loose in reality. Do not underestimate this creature. Be careful, and become the savior of all lizards, Red Prince. Become the true emperor of your people.
なんかシャドウはいいやつなのか悪いやつなのかよくわかんなくなってきたな。
I will be emperor, yes. Of lizards or dragons, that remains to be seen.
でもマザーツリーに心臓持ってかないといけないんだよね。 セビル。エルフのセビルのことなのかな。倒さないと。あれや、倒さないといけないんだけど。どうすればいいと思う、プリンス。
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
彼がシャドウプリンスから受け取った警告について尋ねる。
The prince narrows his eyes at you, each one glittering in the light.
So the House of Shadows thinks Sadher a threat. Their Shadow Prince wants me to kill her because she may become the mother of dragons. Fire, destruction, the end of the world. What do you think?
Hmm. それはすべて思い込みの激しい思い事。シャドウプリンスは的を受けるという。シャドウプリンスが悪党であるにもかかわらず、あなたは彼が正しく、レッドプリンセスは滅ぼされるべきではないかと思うとよ。これかな。
Great malice creeps into his face.
That is very much the wrong
間違
answer.
ってんの？
How resolved he looks. How royal his bearing.
Or did you think I'd be swayed by that shadow mongrel? His kind, it is all cowardice. They who are scared of what might happen do well to be afraid of what will happen, for they only strengthen the resolve of those they oppose. As for the world's reaction, I will deduce, I will instruct. And so it does not matter how the world reacts. Each eventuality ends with my victory.
まあプリンスはそういうやつだ。だから一緒にいるのだ。
My word, a god woken. I'm almost honored. There are precious few things in this world that elude me, but divinity is very much one of them.
ちょっと取引。お。彼が誰なのか尋ねる。ブラックリングの死体を指さす。彼の仕業か？とりあえず名乗らせてみようかな。
I am a man with no name. They call me the Shadow Prince, but that is rather dramatic and, in fact, rather incorrect. For what I truly am is the House of Shadows itself. That is my role and my purpose. I see the great games in motion, allow them their flux when they advance for good, cut them short when they advance for evil. Even if that means doing evil.
シャドウかっこいいな、なんか。
As such, I am here to cut short a very ancient evil indeed, and would welcome the aid of one as formidable as your divine self.
続けさせる。
You're too kind.
甘いな。
One would prefer a more idyllic setting than this, but let me regale you with a story.
物語。はい。
Once upon a time, the race of lizards was so much more than what we are now. We were dragons once, Great red dragons.
Great Red Dragon.
No one remembers this, but the elves are our guild. As dragons, we almost wiped them from the face of the earth. We were stopped, and we were punished. I know not how, but someone took away the fire that made us dragons. Wings clipped, we became lizards.
それでシビルなんだ。
But there was a reason our dragon ancestors wanted to destroy the elves, for they too had a plot for world domination, at the expense of all other races. And while we were punished, the remaining elves were spared. The elven scions are the key. After their deaths, the powers and souls of scions linger on in the vast and ever-growing network that connects all of the ancestor trees.
それがマザーツリー。
We discovered that once the network will be large enough, dryads will sprout from these roots, equipped with the memories, experience, and enormous powers of generations of elves. A vast, invincible army that will obliterate everything in their path. It will be the end of all other races. I've been trying to stop them for years. Now I'm close to ending it all for good. I know it is much to ask of an elf, but will you help me?
どのように助けられるのか尋ねる。頭を振り武器を吹き抜く。あなたは彼を信じない。エルフとしてあなたは彼の陰謀から自分を守るのだ。彼を攻撃する。どのように助ければよいの
He
か。
hands you a wooden box, its surface dull to the touch. A vague sickness overwhelms you. There's death fog inside.
なんだと。なんだと。
The heart of the vile elven network is the mother tree. She is rooted on this island, and I believe she is aiming to extend her roots into the powers of divinity that lie here. The powers you seek.
あ、これでエルフたちを根絶やしにしてこいと。
Place this box at the heart of the mother tree and return to me when you've done so.
あ
I'll take care of the rest.
どうしよう。エルフ側につくかリザード側につくかってこと？どうしよう。一応エルフなんだけどな。うなずく。彼が求める通りにしよう。死の霧。あなたはこの恐怖を解放するよう頼む。彼を殺すつもりだと伝える。死の霧でしょ。どうしよう。エルフを根絶やしにするかリザーこの目の前のリザードを殺すか。どっちが正しいんだろう。まあ正しいとか正しくないとかはないか。 でもあのマザーツリーののところにいたサイオンだっけ、あれはちょっと信じられないんだよな。やってくるよ。
Best of luck,
うわ
Godwoken.
これでいいかいプリンス。
Yes.
あ、会話がない。
Surely it's obvious. Ascension awaits. Once we manage to gain access to the
神
actual
にな
well
る
of
ことしか
ascension.
喋ってくれない。っていうかこの死の霧重いんだけど。銃もある。プリンス待ってて。いい声してるんだよな、シャドウ。あ、奥にもいた。重くなっちゃった。じゃあエルフを根絶やしに行きますか。これは取っても大丈夫？あ、ダメだ、赤かった。ん？マジ好き？はい、というわけで今回はこの辺で終わりにしときたいと思います。次回はね、ちょっとエルフを根絶やしにしていきます。まあ、主人公エルフなんですけどね、ちょっとワクワクしてきちゃったじゃあ次回お楽しみに。ほんじゃまたのー。ん